up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have some more Detroit Lions news. The Lions continue to add to their coaching staff. They have made another hiring today. Also, Mike Disner has gotten a promotion. Plus, we got to hear from Golladay, and he sounds pretty excited about Dan Campbell. So let's get it started.
You know, I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, you know, guys don't know DoseOfDion. He put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
Welcome, everybody, to another video. Glad you guys are here, and we're back with some more Detroit Lions news. Don't know why I did that. Hey, I got a towel here. I could just smack the towel, because I smack this, sometimes that hurts. So, we have some more Detroit Lions news, and really, honestly, I just been trying to dive into the Senior Bowl, trying to learn about the players that are there, because I'm excited for the Senior Bowl this season. It kind of kicks off, you know, the draft talk, right? That's when that starts to happen. Obviously, the free agency, but it does kind of kick off like, okay, now we're in the draft mode. Like we're on to the offseason. That's kind of what it feels like for me. And last year, I don't even know if I watched the Senior Bowl, to be honest with you. Like, I knew about some of the players that were in it. I don't even know if I watched it, though. Hopefully, I get to watch it I hope I get to watch it. Even if I don't get to do it here or on stream, hopefully I get to watch the Senior Bowl. That way I can, you know, see all these players go against each other. And there's a lot of guys that I want you guys, that I want to watch out for, because I'm super excited to see a lot of players in that one. And we'll probably do some videos about players to watch for, things like that. But before that, we have some more Detroit Lions news. So the Lions have added a former player to their coaching staff. Big surprise there. But this is an interesting hire. I don't even know what his role is going to be right now with the Detroit Lions. I don't even think that's been announced yet. I have an idea of what it may be, but I'm not really sure. But this is Kelvin Sheppard. Now, Kelvin Sheppard was a former Lions linebacker in 2018. Now, I probably don't remember him because he didn't play much at all, but he said he joined because of Matt Patricia. That was his final year in the league. He was drafted in the 3rd round back in 2011, the Buffalo Bills. And he's played with the Bills, the Colts, the Giants, the Dolphins, the Bears, the Giants again, and then with the Detroit Lions. So also playing with the Dolphins when Dan Campbell was with Miami. So, and look, notice how Kelvin Sheppard's best statistical season came the 1 year that Dan Campbell was the interim head coach with Miami Dolphins. Maybe it's something about Dan Campbell's attitude that Sheppard liked, and that's why he's coming back to work with him. Or maybe it's both ways, where Dan Campbell likes Sheppard's attitude and he wants him to work. And just another guy that kind of gives off the same message because he's been a part of a team and he worked with him, and, you know, he gets kind of more of that player interaction through a player experience. You know what I'm talking about? Just like a younger guy. Well, he has connections with Dan Campbell, and also he was a Detroit Lion, and he said, like I said, he joined because of Matt Patricia. Now, the most recent place we've seen him was in 2020 working with LSU, which was his alma mater. He went to LSU. He played outside linebacker there. He went back to work with LSU in 2020, but his job was kind of strange. He was the director of player development, and basically his job description was this. Let me read the quote. His job description was academic direction, social development, and overall quality of life. So I guess he took over someone else that already had that role. That's a very interesting job description. That sounds like a college type of job. That doesn't sound like an NFL job to me. I mean, you're talking about quality of life, social development, academic direction. Like, that's not really an NFL thing. So I'm thinking, okay, well, can he bring that to the Detroit Lions? Possibly. I'm sure he could get along with the players, right? I mean, this guy was just in the league a couple of years ago, and he's really not that old. He probably could still be playing if he wanted to. He was drafted back in 2011. If he was still wanted to, you might be able to still be in the league. But maybe he could help the Lions and really get along with the players there. What will his role be? Well, I'm thinking it's going to be some sort of linebacker coach or some sort of defensive assistant, something like that, because he was a former linebacker. It would just make sense. I mean, we hired our linebacker coach yesterday, who was an inside linebacker coach with the Chicago Bears. So I'm thinking he's also going to work with the linebackers, but he should get along with the players very well because he's just about a lot of their ages, and maybe he could help with some of our young guys. But I do like the hiring because he was with us. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? I mean, you get a guy that was a Lion just a couple of years ago to come work with us. That's kind of cool. I mean, hey, it's interesting. Look, the Lions and former players, man, something about hiring former players. It's just the direction they are going for this offseason. And I can't help but think that this is kind of cool. Like, I feel like as a player, I'd want to play for this staff. You know, I'd like to play for a staff with all these former players where it's like, whoa, man, you know what I'm getting. I feel like you would get along really well with what the coaches are, and there should be a good connection there. Could also see Kelvin potentially working with special teams as well. He played a lot of snaps on special teams through his entire career. I mean, usually every team that he went with, he played on special teams at least a quarter of the at least 25% of the snaps on special teams. So maybe he gives you some help there as well. And look, the Lions have a pretty strong special team unit. You know, there's some guys like Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Miles Killebrew, Tony McRae, who we're not sure if we're going to be brought back because they're free agents. But we have a pretty strong special teams unit, so maybe he joins to help work on that as well. And, you know, hopefully he can help out some of those linebackers. And maybe guys that could be brought back, maybe not. Maybe you're Jalen Reeves-Maybin, okay? Maybe, I'm not sure. But that could be his role as well. I did find this information, and obviously once I figure it out, I'll put it in the comment section as long as I remember. If not, please someone else put in the comment section what his role Campbell will be. But I saw that he actually interviewed for the Detroit Lions linebacker coaching position, which we already know we gave that position yesterday to the guy from Chicago, Mark Delone. Mark Delone took that position. So he won't have that job, maybe an assistant linebacker coach. I mean, that would probably make sense. So special teams, defensive, assistant, linebacker assistant, all those things could potentially happen. But I'm going to guess linebacker assistant coach. Final answer. Let's go. And with that in mind, Kenny Golladay also had something to say about Dan Campbell. Now, Kenny Golladay is set to become a free agent. We're not sure if he's going to be brought back. And I know a lot of people want him back. It's just difficult because of the price tag that could be on Kenny Golladay. Now, he did miss, I think, like 9 games last season, which could hurt it a little bit. He's still expected to get paid some big bucks in free agency. Now, I don't know if the Lions are looking to tag him, extend him. I'm not sure. I'm sure they would rather extend him if they could, because tagging could be difficult because of where the salary cap's at this season. But this is what Kenny Golladay had to say about Dan Campbell. And this makes me think that there's a better chance that he could be brought back in free agency. Kenny Golladay said this: "Actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm really excited to get back to work. Coach Campbell came with that energy. I'm trying to match the same energy he came with." So he was discussing his hip. He says, "I feel pretty good right now," which is good. He feels better with his hip. That was an injury that we're very scared of because he missed a lot of time, obviously, but also because hip injuries can really mess you up, and that thing can keep coming back. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully he can get that thing right this offseason. And he said this about Dan Campbell on the press conference. "I'm not going to lie. When I first saw it, I died laughing. But I loved it." Okay, who did not start laughing? I mean, could you tell me you didn't start laughing, or you were just like, what the heck's going on here? When Dan Campbell started ranting about kneecaps, I'm like he was actually kind of going at it. It was like he was describing some kind of really messed up movie. What were you playing? You playing Mortal Kombat before you got here or something? That pre-workout or something. I don't know. He was kind of going crazy. But Golladay said this: "That's the energy I'm talking about. He set the tone right there," and he did. That's facts. I guess we are going to be biting some kneecaps off. We, as in our team, as in I'm going to be back this offseason. Is that what that means? Maybe he will come back this offseason. I mean, maybe he'll take less money to come back this offseason. Okay, I'd love to have Kenny G back. And if we can find a way to do it in free agency, great. I'm just so worried about the contract. But with trading Matthew Stafford, it will save you some more money, gives you a better opportunity maybe to bring him back. I like me some Kenny Golladay. The price has scared me because there's so many things the Lions need to do, and the Lions need money. And I'm saying, man, I just don't know how this is going to work out. But maybe, if he takes less, if his price goes down, whatever it may be, we could get him back. That'd be awesome because Kenny Golladay is just a tremendous player for the Detroit Lions. And clearly he was happy with Dan Campbell setting the tone. And I mean, how as a player can you not like all the former player coaches that we're bringing in? I feel like that's the kind of guy that you want. I feel like you would want to work with a lot of these guys that we are starting to bring in. So, yeah, that's kind of exciting news. And also, Mike Disner has gotten a promotion. So Mike Disner was taking on a big role for the Detroit Lions, doing a lot more things. So when you start to do more things, when you have more tasks, when you have more things that you're responsible for, your role should go up, right? You should get a higher role. And right now, his role's flying up. I mean, at some point, he may be looking for a GM job, just to be honest with you. But right now, he has been named our Senior Vice President of Football Business Administration. Kind of a crazy long name. There's a lot of long names in the front office. But good job for Mike Disner. Hey, you deserved a promotion, man. You're taking on so many responsibilities. You deserve a promotion for sure. So Mike Disner gets promoted. New coach. I don't know what he's going to be. I'm assuming he's going to be a linebacker coach. I don't know what they're going to name. Maybe he'll just be player development and he'll just work with players. I'm not sure. I just don't think it'll be the same role with LSU, but he could bring some of that maybe. I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's good for practice. I'm not sure what he's for, but it's kind of cool. I can't lie. It's kind of cool. So, yeah, good news there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Senior Bowl stuff coming soon. Thank you, Brad, for watching, and I'm out.